Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much. I absolutely love hanging out with you. I hope you've been enjoying yourselves. And I would like to say an extra thank yous to those of you who reached out to me over on our IG page, Shadowplay Tarot, and dropped us a DM or a kind little comment. I absolutely love hearing how these messages resonate for you, and it's always cool hearing how these energies are flowing out there. So, thank you for, yeah, thanks, guys. That was cool. Let's see. So today we are going to do just regular horoscopes. So I have a feeling that a lot of the things we talk about today, they are not just going to be for October. I kind of feel like we're looking at like 6 to 8 week window. For some reason, that's kind of coming up for me. So take what resonates, you guys. Leave the rest. It is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. I wanted to mention that just a reminder for those of you who read tarot or collect crystals, maybe travel with crystals, I did make those really pretty drawstring bags that are currently up on my shop, shop Shadowplay Collective.com. So that's the only difference. This is tarot and the other one's collective. So if you care to check out any of that, make sure to visit our shop. And yeah, you definitely won't be disappointed. I use these bags all the time. Basically, anytime I go visit a friend or whatever, I always have a crystal and a deck. And so, my friends, let's get started. Hello, my Taurus babies, my fellow little Taurus babies. Welcome to your October horoscope reading. So, if you missed the intro, I totally get it. But I did mention that I kind of have the feeling that these energies we're dealing with are like beyond October. Like, I kind of feel like there might be a 6 to 8 week window here. So, take it as it resonates. It is a collective reading. I did just pre-shuffle your cards, so let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me this connection. Thank you for allowing me to channel messages for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for the month of October? What is the energy and what do they need to know about the month of October? We had lots of pentacles coming out. Decision, perhaps. I feel like there's more in here for you, Taurus. I just want to say, don't get fixated on anything. Or there's a warning here about being fixated that I just saw. Okay. Which way did that want to fall? It is reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. Actually, these were upright. All right. So Taurus, you know what? I'm going to get more cards for you because I definitely feel like you're ready to distance yourself from it's coming through as a masculine energy who's like, you know, possibly father figure, someone who's like provider, but it seems like they're not really in balance. Interesting. The world. Amazing. All right. So let's get into it, Taurus. I'm getting the feeling, like I said, there's a need to take a break or maybe isolate from this male energy that consists of maybe not having enough, or maybe being negative, or maybe just not providing in whatever way they, I almost said need to, or they have been, or there's something here about it's just not happening and you're like ready to take a break. Um, I do feel that whatever that is keeping you from being able to fully step into this new chapter of your life. So I know a lot of us Taurus, and I mean myself included, and in a lot of readings that I've watched and gotten and stuff, it's like a lot of us are going through major life changes. And I feel like there's something here relating to this King of Pentacles. Coming up in this Page of Pentacles, like this is like almost immature energy about maybe the home, job, career, money. If this is a money situation, I feel like it's almost like I want to say hindering you from like fully stepping into this new chapter of your life that's waiting for you. And, you know, those messages are being highlighted right now. Like, it doesn't mean that this is like your new beginning is never going to come. It just means there's like a little hiccup going on. But I feel like you're ready to take a break from that. And maybe when you do, like the perspective is going to change. I do feel like there's a sense of like having to defend yourself from feeling like you are, I I feel like okay, if this is, there's a couple stories going on. If this is coming from an outside person, I feel like you're defending yourself from feeling like you are this incapable person of taking care of things and people. There's a sense of defensiveness coming through with someone who doesn't have their boundaries up or doesn't have their boundaries set in place and are not really like taking care of themselves. So this is counterparts here. We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this could very well be two different people. And if you resonate more with the Femme Queen of Pentacles energy, that you feel like you are being, you know, like there's something you have to remain defensive of or protective of, or, you know, in regards to that, or if you're not feeling powerful, you know, it could go either way. I do see, though, that there is a big decision here to be made. If this is regarding another person, this is a decision regarding this partnership or this relationship. But I feel like it's a decision. You did get the Hermit here and the Lovers, and this is like a decision that only you can make. Like you hold your own answers. And I feel like you kind of know the time has come. This is a Gemini card as well, so maybe that means something to you, maybe it doesn't. It could be in your chart, but there's a sense of like going into hermit mode, but then like making this decision that's best for you. And it's like bringing you out of this hermit. It's like a time where maybe you felt like there was no movement. It's like you're coming out of that. So that is one story that's coming through. The other story that's coming through is that you do have something new, a new beginning regarding possibly, you know, a romantic relationship or regarding some kind of I'm getting like just renewal of something, like something new that is going to feel really good, and it's going to bring you like renewed sense of emotions if you were feeling like, you know, if you weren't really feeling this kind of flow of love in your heart before, it's definitely going to bring it. I feel like it's tied into self-love. So whatever it is that's coming in or whatever it is you have to decide on, or you're going to decide on, it feels like it's going to lead to like more love. And it's like coming through as like self-love, like very independent, very capable, attractive, like is coming through. Very nice message here. I just feel like you're dealing with something in the moment, possibly that your break from it is gonna do you. It's gonna do you good, Taurus. So yeah, that's what I see here. Very interesting. That Nine of Pentacles is very nice, independent energy. So if you weren't feeling like you were very independent before, then I feel like you're going to be feeling like that towards the end of the month or however long. So now we're going to get advice with this deck that my friend Leah gifted me, and I never use it for readings. I only use it for my own personal readings. But it was sitting here, and the Aries babies, I felt like they needed it, so I'll do it with you guys too, my Tauruses. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What advice do Taurus need for this month? What advice does Taurus need? We'll leave that for you, Taurus. The Fool card. 5 of Swords. Okay. 4 of Wands in reverse. And the 4 of Cups. So there's lots of 4 and 5. That's interesting. So I definitely think, like, as time progresses, like, this is going to get more into motion. And also, if you can see any of these crystal names, maybe they mean something to you. But what I'm seeing here is your advice is to release, like, arguments or things that, like, maybe even you were feeling defeated, but there's a sense here of, like, conflict in the form of, like, maybe arguing or conversations, and there's a sense of, like, releasing that, but it's like releasing that for your own good. Because I feel like those are part of the things that may not be helping you see as clearly right now. But as you take your break and kind of, go into hermit mode, I think that you are going to reach, like, a new form of clarity. We have the 4 of Wands here. So I definitely feel like it's relating to your foundation. It could be relating to a marriage, like long-term relationship, like whatever your foundation is. I do feel like there's a sense here that it was shaky, and there's something about, like, releasing conflict that probably, like, came from that. You also have the 4 of Cups here, so don't be so disengaged from the situation because you're just kind of, like, coping or, like, getting by, that you miss any opportunity. It's almost like I feel like this is telling you, hey, the Lovers and the Ace of Cups is not promised. It's going to be there for you, but it's up to you to see the opportunity and go for it, because there is a new start waiting for you. With that World Reverse card and the Fool card, like, there is a new start here waiting. Your advice is what we just went over. Your advice is, like, don't be so checked out of the situation. Or remember when I was shuffling and I said there's something here about getting fixated, like, be careful not to get fixated on something. It's like, don't get so distracted by one component of the situation that you don't see opportunity when it does come up. Oh, okay. Yay for new beginnings, Taurus. All right, we are going to do, we're going to pull some oracle cards next, and then we'll do a charm reading. All right, thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else does Taurus need to hear? All right. We have happiness. Go find your happiness, Taurus. I literally just got a visual of Ferdinand, if you guys have seen that movie. It's so cute. Like, all he wants to do is, like, hang out at the top of his grassy hill and, like, smell the flowers. And it's so cute. And that's what I just thought of. Like, that's what Taurus wants. Like, just, a nice day in the sunshine with good company. And I feel like you're stepping into that. I love that. We have love and we have faith. Okay, I love this, Taurus. Have faith that things are moving the way they're supposed to. They're heading in the direction they're supposed to. I feel like there's love waiting for you. There's more waiting for you is what I'm getting. And we just discussed happiness. Just imagine Ferdinand. All right, let's get your charm bowl Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else does Taurus need to know? What other messages? All right. That's really heavy. Oh, I love this. I love this. So let's start with the headless monument pin. I mean, it's not a monument. You know what, guys? I'm not even going to pretend to remember what the name of this artwork is, but it's headless. And that to me feels like that disassociation that we were talking about, or maybe not seeing full opportunities in things at some point. Like, just keep an eye out for that. Just be conscious of that. So you did get faith in your oracles, and you got hopeful here with the hopeful birdie. So I love that, you guys. Remain hopeful and have fun. Enjoy yourself. We have the party raccoon, and also, like, oftentimes I get this as like they're little bandits, but for you, I'm getting like just have fun. And I'm also like noticing how raccoons can't be tamed. You're untamable. So here's a possible new partnership. New love is what I'm feeling. Maybe something that feels like a good partnership. I love that it's the donut. We have dad. Take that as it resonates, but I did feel like dad energy coming through. I think I said father figure with that King of Pentacles, but this is showing up as, I don't think this is tied to that King of Pentacles. Take that as it resonates. We have the vintage George Michael pin. I'm getting like bust out your best fashions, Taurus. Get out there. We have when you think too much, you're removing what's moving. So you guys, take a break. Remember I said don't fixate on one particular thing. All right, my Taurus babies, that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Virgo friends. Thank you so much for joining me here for your October horoscope. Let's get started. We're going to do a little bit of tarot with a couple of different decks and some oracle cards. And then to close out your reading, we are going to be doing some charms at the end. And yeah, let's get started. I hope you've all been doing good. If you listened to your love horoscope and you enjoyed it, I'm going to put those back. We will note though, I think you're looking for something that feels good in your heart, love, perhaps a new beginning of some sort. All right, let's connect. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing me to channel these messages for our Virgo babies. What do my Virgos need to know for the month of October? What energy do my Virgos need to know? Yeah, Virgo, I feel like you're ready for a fresh start after maybe feeling defeated. Oh, yeah. Stressed out, perhaps, Virgos. Let's see what it is. I feel you're so over something. Something is really hot and cold, and it's messing with your foundation. So it could be your community, it could be marriage. It's like one of those like relationships in your lives with people who's like your structures. I feel like there's stress involving that. And like a sense of wanting, like feeling defeated, but ready to like move on, ready maybe to even like let something go. I feel like I'm like really jumping into it. Just because the messages are coming in fast. Let's put that there. Yeah, let's get a few more cards for you. Virgo, I definitely feel there's a strong feminine energy here who is like a nurturer, a provider, like maybe even like motherly or like head of something is coming through. This could be you because you are an earth sign, or this could be someone around you if the situation involves more people. But it just feels like no boundaries are in place and possibly like no self-care, or that's like been compromised in a way because this Queen of Pentacles isn't feeling like she has enough to give. She's like she's getting by and taking care of the things she has to, but I don't feel like there is emotion put into it. I feel like you're kind of over something, and it is like this Four of Cups is tying back to this Queen of Pentacles for me. All right, we have Temperance. Spirit, can I please get 2 more cards? Two more cards, thank you. Okay. We got more than we needed, but it's okay. All right, we got the 6 of Swords reverse. We have the 6 of Pentacles, 2 sixes. Is that another one of the same? Look, you're so over it. It feels like you're like disassociated at this point. And we'll talk about these other cards that flew out as well. But let's go back to where I was saying this like feminine energy who right now is not very balanced. It's coming in with a sense of like someone here is like being patient. But there's also a sense of like keeping yourself going. So I definitely feel like this Queen of Pentacles, like I said earlier, is doing what she has to do to get by. But I don't think she's necessarily standing in like the highest vibration or showing up as her best self. There's a sense here of like maybe you like were looking at your options. I feel like maybe you feel your options are limited. There's something here about like you looking into the future, but there's like a blockage there. And like I mentioned earlier, there is a feeling that you are trying to let go of feelings of like feeling defeated or arguments that happen. Maybe you're trying to let those go. There's something here about miscommunication that was like is had a thing? I know you can't answer, but like it didn't like happen the best way that it could have happened. The Page of Swords, also maybe a feeling of like watching, maybe someone's keeping their eye on what you're doing. But there's a sense here where it's like a younger feeling and energy. So maybe there's like a maturity level to the communication that didn't happen, didn't come in, or maybe communication is just poor. I mean, it is Mercury retrograde, so we've had some weird stuff happen already. So yeah, take that as it resonates, my Virgo friends. There is a feeling though that this energy that we were just talking about with this reverse, with the Page of Swords reversed, it feels like it's hot and cold, or it promised a lot and like overcommitted and underdelivered, or just couldn't keep up with what they said that they were gonna do, or, and if this is you, this could be like you feeling excited about making a move or changing something up, and then it kind of fizzles out. And then it's like finding spurts of motivation like that are enough to get you excited for a bit, but they're not enough to like keep you going. That's coming through. If it's another person, like I said, it feels like the energy is kind of hot and cold, but it doesn't feel like you guys are on the same page when it comes to understanding each other's story, or, you know what I'm trying to say. You got the Four of Cups 2 times. I always trip out, and I say this all the time. I trip out when there's a few repeat cards in this deck, and when they come out in the same reading, I'm always like, okay, yeah, you guys need to hear this. It feels like right now you're in the energy of like being over it, but not in like I've processed, I healed, I know the lessons here. It's like, no, it's like you've like become like disassociated to the situation. You've grown bored, maybe a feeling of like jaded might be coming through. Like nothing can surprise you. Like, you know, you're just kind of like over it. And I don't blame you. I'm not saying, you know, I've definitely, if this is a job or if this is a situation at home, like, yeah, it could be anything really, because we have pentacles here, so it definitely could be about home or job or how something is done. But you know, sometimes when we're so over it, we're missing an opportunity that's still there, and that's kind of what this disembodied hand represents. It's like the universe is trying to give you a cup and you're just like, "Nyeh," like arms crossed over it, you know? Hey, we've all been there. But sitting in this energy is going to lead you to a place of like just stress, you know, 10 swords in the back, stressed. But at the same time, this is like your low point, and then after that comes healing. You know, that's what this is supposed to be a sunrise, and that's what that represents. It's like it's darkest before the dawn, and then the light starts to show. So if you do find yourself in a moment of extreme stress over whatever is going on here, know that you are like towards the end of the cycle. We have the Six of Swords reverse here, which makes me feel like maybe you're not seeing an opportunity that you have to make this a better situation or move on from it. Take it as it resonates, because there's a resistance of not moving on from it, but it's coming from the disassociation. So just a little heads up there. Tarot is not set in stone. This is just kind of talking about where the energies are going and what the probability is that, you know, like it's not like set in stone. You have free will. Like if you see something here and you're like, well, I don't want to get to the point where I'm so stressed out, and you decide to, you know, it's Mercury retrograde, so communication is a thing, but something changes with communication here, like that could totally change the trajectory of this. But this is where it's heading if you continue down this path, is what I'm hearing. So there's a sense of like not moving on yet, not taking the necessary steps to like row yourself to calmer waters here. And like we talked about the stress point, but then I feel like once you hit this point, that's when you're going to start to try to come out of this feeling of detachment. My Virgos, that was a lot, but you guys, there's a lot there. I feel like someone needs to hear. Someone out there. We have the Justice reversed, which is definitely showing a situation here that needs to be corrected. A situation that should be balanced is not balanced. And yeah, there's a blockage there in the balance here. You are being called to rest. The Four of Swords, it's the like prayer and meditation card. It's like turn within, go into hermit mode. Meditate, take your time to yourself, even if you start with like 5 minutes a day in the morning or at night. Just sit there, no phone, no music, no thinking about what you got to do. Like, you know, just try to wipe your mind as clear as possible is what I would suggest. Because there's a sense that you need to start taking steps to bringing balance to your situation. And there's also, again, a card about balance. It is upright, and this is about something having enough to give. Like someone's generous here. Someone's generosity is going to show. I feel like someone's going to offer you something. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to offer you something at a time when you need it. So take that as it resonates. My Virgos. All right, I'm going to use my deck, my personal deck that I only use for my own readings for myself. But today I started with Aries, and I felt like Aries really needed it. So I brought my deck over. So let's see, advice, Spirit. What advice can we give our Virgos? What advice can we give our Virgos? Six of Cups. I love that. A healing card and a card about things that used to bring you joy. Maybe even, yeah, people that you knew that bring you joy from your childhood, nostalgia. All right, let's see where we're at with that many. Six of Cups, very nice. Eight of Swords. Three of Pentacles, well, Three of Coins. Two of Cups reverse. And King of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so the interesting thing is, so coins in this deck are pentacles. The bottom of the deck that you had, let me see if it's still there. Yeah, it was the King of Pentacles. So this is the second time that the King of Pentacles is coming up for you. There's something here about a provider, a masculine energy. Maybe this is you stepping into your masculine energy and stepping into that power, but it feels like it might be someone else. So there's something coming through in relation to that. Take it as it resonates. Could be a father figure, a masculine who has enough to like very stable. It's a very stable energy. Trusting, you know, the energy's good. But there is something about, so like there's childhood coming up. There's childhood and there's this father figure, perhaps. Take it as it resonates. That might be for like one person or something. I don't know. But however it applies to your situation, there's something being highlighted here in regards to that energy. With the Eight of Swords reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed, I do feel like it's time to release your fears. And you're probably stepping into that, like after you go into Ten of Swords, you know, it's like releasing fears regarding the situation or regarding where you stand or where you think other people stand. If it's regarding other people, I feel like it is other people because you do have the Three of Coins reversed. And this shows like partnerships that aren't working out, and they're being highlighted two times here. The Two of Cups reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Both cards are about partnerships. This one is about working with a small group of people towards like a common goal, but this feels unbalanced. Like the team isn't cooperating anymore is what it feels like. And then right next to it, we have the Two of Cups, which is a partnership is not working out, like time to reevaluate. And maybe this is regarding someone who does have enough to give, who is stable. Earth sign coming through. You know, could be a boss or an owner of something, someone who's just, and it doesn't have to be anyone, it doesn't have to be a man, like it's just masculine energy. So it's someone who's like tapped into the drive in that way, is coming through. So I think it's just time to reevaluate like what's best for you. And if there's something in your partnerships that isn't working, what are the steps to start fixing them? Is what I'm hearing, my Virgos. All right, let's get some oracles for you, Spirit. What else do my Virgos need to know? Thank you. So yeah, I feel like it's something from your past, something from childhood perhaps keeps coming up. And I say that with this Ghost card. The Ghost card speaks of the past returning and what is it trying to teach us. So I do think that there is lessons to learn here. And you are protected, but maybe this is you like being on guard as well with this protected card. I feel like it's time, if you don't feel very passionate, it's time to reignite your passion. Probably to get you, you're probably not tapped into that with all those Four of Cups, my Virgos. And like I said, with the Ghost card, it feels like something from the past is coming back, something that maybe there's a lesson there for you to learn. There is movement in the situation and protection. You are protected, but you also might feel on guard. All right, my Virgos. Oh, this is heavy. And that was an awkward grab. All right, let's pull some charms for you. Thank you, Spirit, for all those messages. What else do Virgos need to know? Okay. We have the Sacred Heart, which is passion coming through. Feel like there's some reawakening. Dad, the dad pin, you guys, that King of Pentacles energy, very interesting. Take it as it resonates. We have the Kim and Kanye Wyoming pin. Maybe that means something to you, but the state of their relationship is kind of interesting. They seem like they're Two of Cups reversed. We have when you think too much, you're removing what's moving. So maybe it's your thoughts that are not letting you get in with the flow. Maybe it's feeling disassociated. We have Marge and Homer in the donut sprinkles, another couple, so highlighting a partnership. We have Walter Mercado, which to me is like the high priestess, showing that you are tapped into your intuition, and I feel like you have a deeper knowing of the situation. We have don't be fake. So is someone being fake in this situation? We have awesome, the awesome pin. Take it as it resonates, but it does highlight me. I feel like you need to prioritize me, meaning you. We have the Wu-Tang Killer Bee honeycomb pin. And anytime I see this bee, I always think of abundance, but also that honeycomb dripping. Bring sweetness to yourself, into the situation. And we have X, as in DMX, with bullet holes. I feel like this is tying back to that ghost pin. What is coming back from the past? It is Mercury retrograde. Sometimes things come back. And what is it trying to teach you? My group number. Oh my God, I called you group numbers. I was like having such a good time. I forgot that it was the Virgo reading towards the end, but no, not my group number, my Virgos. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, friends. Hello, my Capricorn friends. Welcome to your October horoscope reading. I hope you're all doing amazing. Let's get started. We're going to be looking into things with a couple of tarot decks, an oracle card situation, and then we're going to be ending your reading with a charm reading. So let's go. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing me to channel these messages for our Capricorn friends. What do they need to know for the month of October? What's going to be the energy that they need to know about in the month of October? Too many, thank you. What can my Capricorn friends expect for the month of October? All right, let's see what we got here so far. We have the Empress reversed. Okay, so Capricorn, lots of blockages in movement. It feels like right now you're not feeling very confident about yourself, and it almost feels like you're not loving yourself and taking care of yourself in the best way. I feel like there's things you need to heal from perhaps. I like those there. Let's get a couple more cards for you, Capricorn. We get 2 more cards, please. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so my Capricorn friends, I feel like you, like right now, it just doesn't feel like you feel good about yourself. It feels like there's a confidence or self-esteem or self-love thing going on here. Self-care is also being pointed out. Like you're lacking in those areas. You are this naturally very nurturing person. You have capacity to be there for other people. You probably take care of other people really well. But right now there's an imbalance there where you can't provide like you normally could. Because you're not being taken care of. Take that as it resonates, but it feels like there's something here coming through relating to those self-image issues. I do feel like maybe some of these things do go back a really long time, perhaps even from childhood. Maybe it's old patterns that we don't realize that we're in because of old childhood beliefs about ourselves. take that as it resonates. But there is something here about nostalgia and childhood coming through. Now, there is I feel like I want to move these around. I know I just said that I liked the cards there, but I do feel like there's this new beginning that is waiting for you, but it is stalled. And I wanted to put these together because we have 2 and 2. So this is very loudly telling me that you have options as to how to move forward in a partnership. Maybe this is options between 2 people, take it as it resonates, or maybe this is just an option starting to see which direction you want to take in this partnership that you're currently in, or that's showing up in your energy field. Whatever this partnership may be, it could be romantic, it could be if you own a business with a friend or it just feels like it's some sort of partnership. But there is a delay here in starting a new chapter, a new journey, something you don't know anything about. Like there's a delay with something new starting. I do feel like you are trying to be very logical about things, but for some reason there's something about your logic that's coming through as like stomping on this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe this is your idea about something, and because you believe this about yourself, again, there's something here that you believe about yourself that maybe needs to be healed. It puts you in these situations where you don't have boundaries, and maybe you feel taken advantage of or stepped on, or someone's made you feel less than, or you yourself have taken on that mentality of feeling less than because maybe you are in situations where something's keeping you imbalanced, making you feel possibly like you are not enough or don't have enough, but that's not true, is what I'm hearing, my Capricorn babies. So that is the energy that's coming through for the month. Very strong energies, very healing. There's something here about how you view yourself, about how you love yourself that needs to be healed and corrected. Maybe your mind already knows this, but I almost feel like your mind is coming in as this belief that, a belief that has made you turn maybe cold-hearted to your own to nurturing yourself, perhaps. Take that as it resonates, my Cappies. All right, let's take a look. Let's bring out our gemstone and crystal deck. This is my own personal deck that I decided to use for today's readings. This was a gift from my dear friend Leah. And yeah, I felt like we needed it today. Spirit, thank you so much for those messages. What advice can we give our Capricorns for the month of October? What advice do our Capricorns need to hear for the month of October? Thank you. Reclaim your independence, Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. There's something here about regaining your independence and your confidence. There's something about confidence coming through here. You are independent and you're capable. You're capable of providing. It's just right now you're not feeling that way. We do have the reverse Queen of Cups, which is someone who's kind of let their emotions get the best of them. A lot of love is involved, but it's almost like overbearing. Like there's something about, there's lots of queens in your reading as well, but there's something about just be careful how you show people you care, because it could be very unbalanced at times. Maybe you show them you care by doing things for them that they don't need you to do, but you do it anyway because that's the mindset that you have. So just heads up with that. We have the Eight of Cups reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Coins. We already talked about the Nine of Pentacles, which is you feeling independent and powerful and attractive. Confidence levels, right, are high. And the Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles, this is you planning. This is you strategizing and thinking ahead. It's slow movement, but that's because it lasts. Like when you do make a move after you plan all these things out, like it's going to be a lasting move. It's not going to be moving too quickly or moving before you're ready. I do see that you're not walking away yet from something, even though you know it's not the most fulfilling. There's still something here that you feel you need to learn from the situation or whatever it is. It just feels like you're not ready to walk away yet, is what I'm getting here. And we already talked about the Queen of Cups here. You don't want to let your emotions get the best of you. Like if you find yourself doing way too many things for someone, like it's okay to pull back. It's okay to let the people we love figure out their own day to day. If that's what it's almost like overbearing is coming through. All right, thank you for those messages, Spirit. What else do our Capricorns need to hear for the month of October? Success. I do feel that plan you want to put in motion, it is going to be successful. The Knight of Pentacles usually is, because everything's so methodical and planned out. It's not you moving too quickly. You have growth. The situation is leading to growth and protection. So maybe you are keeping yourself protected by being in that Queen of Swords energy. There's maybe this is self-protection, keeping yourself guarded perhaps. But the situation does look like it is leading to your growth. My Capricorns, when we consciously choose to let go of things and walk away, it usually leads to our growth because there are lessons involved. Let's pull your charms. My arm's going to be sore tomorrow. That's really sad. But anyway, let's see what other messages want to come out for you. Spirit, is there any other messages for our Capricorns, please? All right. Yeah, you have some self-love pins here. Let me sort through them. You have La Nalgona. This to me is about self-acceptance and self-love. You have the Beychella 18. Maybe 2018 means something to you, but this is also about having confidence. We have this Minnie Mouse headband. So there could be a Disney, a sport connection, or LA, or even Dodgers coming through. Take that as it resonates. We have the St. Coco pin, so there is like an ancestor, or now I feel like it's an ancestor that's like protecting. I was going to say, or an elder in the family, so take it as it resonates. We have the party animal raccoon. I love this. You can't be tamed. You might be a party animal, Capricorn. Can't tame a little party raccoon. We have X, DMX, X with bullet holes. I do feel like there's a situation from the past, or maybe this has to do with an ex. Someone from the past is coming through, but there is bullet holes. So maybe there's someone was wounded. Another LA pin. We have La Brea. Maybe there's initials here for you. LB coming through. L. All right, and then we have Selena pin, Amor Prohibido. So maybe this does have to do with love or some type of partnership. Take it as it resonates, my Cappies. I hope that you're all doing amazing. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.